Good morning and welcome to Boat City Videos. We're here this morning in the beautiful Naples community of Long Beach, California. I am David Gross, the managing broker of Boat City, and this morning I would like to introduce you to the sailing vessel Firebird. Firebird is a 30-foot Tartan sloop, and she's a 1973, and she has been under the same ownership for the last 20 years. As we move forward, you can see that she has a roller furling head sail, and in fact you can also notice she's kind of all dressed up for the holiday season here with her lights strung up the mast and up the head stay. Lots of windows. Obviously we see her Dodger here and the mainsail, which is also covered in a canvas cover, as is the head sail for sun protection. There are several really unique things about Firebird that make her a very desirable boat for a weekend sailing couple, or for entry sailors, or in this case someone who loves to cruise the Naples canals. First, we can see this marvelous bench seating set at rail height level in the aft cockpit area. This allows you to cruise in comfort and to look right over the top of the Dodger and enjoy all of the scenery. A second, and not visible as we look here at the cockpit, the owner has made a teak insert that creates one full width flush cockpit floor at the seat height level here, which would be a marvelous bed for your overnight stay on the island. Now we can also notice that she is tiller controlled, and here on the transom we do have the traveler as well as a hydraulic backstay for adjusting that mast if you're really pushing it. Stepping aboard, what you're going to do, we also notice that she's got digital instrumentation here, new instruments which are installed on the forward bulkhead, indicating the boat speed, the wind speed, and the wind direction. And on the other bulkhead we've got a beautiful red Danforth compass and the sailing flag measurements, or excuse me, markings. We do have lines led into the cockpit. They are all marked here, the topping lift and the foreguy, and the other I believe is the furling line. We're also equipped with both primary and secondary winches, and these are chrome Lumars. Another one of the really unique features on this Tartan is the cockpit drink storage locker here, which is part of the galley refrigeration unit. It's all connected straight through. As well, the boat is powered by an atomic 4, which we'll get to later, but the controls are here in the cockpit, as well as the engine panel, which is right here immediately at the hands of the skipper. The cockpit is self-bailing, and we have anti-skid floor. And now we'll be looking down into the cabin. Looking forward in the salon here, you have some beautiful blue upholstery and a cork flooring material. Drop on down now. 3 steps down into the salon area, and we can again see that beautiful blue upholstery. If we sit down here, we'll look for a moment at the starboard settee, which is a little over 6 feet long, and there is storage behind the teak here, and you notice the upholstered inserts in the teak cabinetry. Really a nice feature about the way the Tartan has been finished. Coming around over towards port, we're going to raise up here a little bit, and we can see we've got the brass ship's clock, barometer, oil lamp, and tilt meter here on the forward port bulkhead. And again, she is a keel stepped mast, aluminum mast, and so the mast is coming down here conveniently out of the way behind the sheeting and adjacent to the head, which gets her totally out of the way. I'm going to swing around now kind of slowly, and we can see the port settee. Again, beautiful royal blue upholstery, and just above that we've got the VHF radio mounted in a storage shelf. And coming on aft, we have a port quarter berth, and it's a very nice deep quarter berth. And because the engine location forward here in the cockpit, we do have a huge sail storage locker underneath the cockpit area, and that's something most boats would have, the engine in that area. And then as we look on down through the port storage area, we see also that we have an enclosed storage area here that could be for tools or maintenance, whatever. Swinging now back through the companionway, we come to the galley, and first we've got the storage below the sink area with cupboards and pull-out drawers, and then we can move up, and we've got a dehumidifier sitting here on top of the galley stove, and then we've got the galley counters and the galley sink. And then in this ice cream style locker, we've got the refrigeration part of the locker we opened up just a moment ago in the cockpit to service the cockpit with drinks. And then behind the galley we've got storage for plates and cooking supplies, pots and pans, things like that. Lighting is very nice in the boat. Even though there are curtains, the light is shining right through. There are a number of port lights. Moving forward, just as we pass the mast here, we've got a hanging locker to starboard. Nice big clean hanging locker. And the teak work in this boat is very nice. And into the bow we've got the V-berth, large V-berth with a removable insert. And again, it's bright. You've got storage shelves up on either side, and the chain locker access in the bow with a bright wide open hatch here above us. Backing off just slightly, we've got the hard door here which opens up into the head. And in the head we've got a manual flush toilet, a shower area with a shower wand, and there's storage cabinets here. And as well, we come around, we've got a stainless steel sink and a shower wand, and a cutout here which the mast is behind, as well an opening port light. Coming back on around, we've got the view of the salon looking aft, and the cork floor covering, as well as the accesses to the bilge. And right here, almost exactly midship, we've got the engine, which again is an Atomic 4 engine. It's a gas 30 horsepower engine. And there we've got her. So it's got good clean access. This entire cabinetry comes off, so you've got access all the way around. And this engine has just had a valve job and a tune-up, and she is ready to go. So, covering up the seat cushions here. Sorry, we lost you for a moment. Headroom is probably about 6'1", and she's got also the electronics we didn't look closely at because you're kind of near the sunshine here. an older Loran C, and an Eagle depth. Showing digitally here we're at about 10.67 feet. Again, one more look at the cockpit area, and we'll look up again at that elevated seat, one of the really unique features here. And I think that'll do it for our introduction. Appreciate you taking a chance to look at Boat City videos, and you can reach us in San Pedro, California, and wish you happy boating. Thanks now.